made a comment on the show regarding this whole idea of puppets and the fact that I didn't know where puppets had gone. You don't see puppets anymore. You don't see puppet shows anymore. It's just they just seem to have vanished. Maybe the aliens came and abducted all the puppets that are out there. Maybe COVID. Maybe all the puppets got COVID and they are now no longer available for us. They died off. Nonetheless, I was going through my closet because we had a yard sale to raise some support for the mission trip. And the mission, listen, somebody came up and made a keen observation. They were like, "You're doing a yard sale to raise money for mission trips overseas. You're going to need more than a yard sale." A very keen observation, my friend. Kimosavi, you got that one right. I wanted to just go ahead and say that the funding for the trips was taken care of. It will be taken care of. I think they're going to take up an offering. I don't even really care. At this point, I've been serving the Lord so long. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not, but we've always had what we've needed, and so I don't even worry about it anymore. If I had something to report, I would report it. But here's the deal. We were going through our closet, and we were looking for all the different stuff that we could pull out that we could possibly put in the yard sale. And I saw puppets, and I'm like, I didn't even remember that we had puppets back when my kids were being homeschooled. Yeah, you came out then. And they're still being homeschooled. One of them is being homeschooled. But anyway, we used the puppets, and my wife was saying she used the puppets to teach them phonics of some sort. I'm not quite sure I was there that day or those days that was going on there, but apparently it was a thing in my household. And I'm not even sure if she went and bought these puppets for the purpose of homeschooling, or if we carried these puppets from the church we were at in Texas to Nashville. Nonetheless, I found the puppets, and if you can see here, I don't know if you can see this here. Can you see that? You can see that. She had a $2 thing in the puppet's mouth. And I thought to myself, oh, no, you don't. No, you don't, lady. We're not getting rid of the puppets. And so the puppets will make an appearance on the show from time to time because my wife said, listen, we've got to talk about husbands and wives, and we've got to talk about some marriage stuff, because every man knows in that moment where you start cleaning out the house, you guys can almost anticipate what I'm about to say. You can literally, I don't even need to be here. You can type this at the bottom of the screen, because every man knows what I'm about to say. You have walked down this path before. If you're married and you've walked down this path, you know exactly what I'm about to say. And it is this: that moment in time, whether it be a trophy or whether it be a puppet or whether it be something that your wife says, are you going to keep that? Or are you going to throw that? Or are you going to put that in the yard sale? And you go, no. We're keeping this. What's the next thing that your wife is about to tell you? She's about to say, and you can say it all in unison with me because you all know, what are you going to do with that? To which there's a variety of responses to that. What the heck am I going to do with some puppets now? Now that I've contended for puppets, why are you looking at me like that? Now that I've contended for the puppets, what the heck am I going to do with puppets? And so I had to save face, and I had to tell my wife, I'm going to use the puppets. That's why I want to keep the puppet. You can't sell this puppet for $2. What? Come on now. First of all, Papito here is worth more than $2. But even if somebody did buy this puppet for $2, that's still it's still ridiculous. You don't get rid of, here's the rule for today. You don't get rid of puppets. But I told my wife, of course I'm going to use these puppets. I'm going to use the puppets because I going to use the puppets to puppeteer the puppets. Yeah, where are you going to do that at? Because I have a live stream show. And I'm going to use the puppets on the live stream show. I'm thinking I should never use puppets on a live stream show. This is how blackmail and things like that begin. Maybe I'll have a serious run in politics. Maybe I'll have a serious run toward the presidency of the United States. And these moments will be used against me. I can imagine every presidential campaign in the history of presidential campaigns, ruining a presidential campaign would be the puppets. And so there's another puppet that's up there. And to save face, obviously, for my wife, I've got to use the puppets in some capacity. And so it will be the Erskin Music Show, Season 9, timestamp, episode 17. Puppets came out. They were actually, get this puppet off of my hand and off of this show. All right, I fulfilled my obligation to the puppets. Let's get to a top story for today. And I think since I've already talked about Happy Wife, Happy Life, I'm going to just dive into the story.